Ukraine says forces hit key fuel pipeline near Moscow that supplies Russian army. Ukrainian forces hit an important fuel pipeline in the Moscow region that supplies the Russian army, Ukraine's military intelligence said Saturday, as Russia kept up a sustained campaign of massive drone and missile attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure. The operation was carried out late Friday, according to a statement on the Telegram messaging channel. The agency, which is known by its acronym HUR, described it as a serious blow to Russia's military logistics. HUR said its forces struck the Koltsovoy pipeline, which spans 250 miles and supplies the Russian army with gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel from refineries in Ryazan, Nizhny Novgorod, and Moscow. The operation, which targeted infrastructure near the Ramensky district, destroyed all 3 fuel lines, HUR said. The pipeline was capable of transporting up to 3 million tons of jet fuel, 2.8 million tons of diesel, and 1.6 million tons of gasoline annually, HUR said. Our strikes have had more impact than sanctions, said Kirilo Budanov, the head of HUR, referring to international sanctions on Russia imposed over its all-out war and the February 2022 invasion of Ukraine. Moscow strains to take key eastern city. Meanwhile, Russia's defense ministry on Saturday claimed its forces defeated a team of Ukrainian special forces that were rushed to the eastern frontline hotspot of Pokrovsk in a bid to stop Russian troops from pushing farther into the city. It later posted videos showing 2 men it said were Ukrainians who surrendered in the embattled city. The videos show the men, one dressed in fatigues and the other in a dark green jacket, sat against a peeling wall in a dark room, as they speak of fierce fighting and encirclement by Russian forces. The video's authenticity could not be independently verified, and there was no immediate public comment from Kyiv on the Russian ministry's claims. Russia and Ukraine have presented conflicting accounts of what is happening in Pokrovsk, a key Ukrainian stronghold in the eastern Donetsk region. Russian President Vladimir Putin claimed last week that his forces had encircled the city's Ukrainian defenders. But Ukraine's army chief, Oleksandr Syrsky, said Saturday that while the situation in Pokrovsk remains hardest for Ukrainian forces, who are trying to push Russian troops out of the city, there is no encirclement or blockade as Moscow has maintained. A comprehensive operation to destroy and push out enemy forces from Pokrovsk is ongoing. The main burden lies on the shoulders of the units of the armed forces of Ukraine, particularly UAV operators and assault units, Syrsky said in a statement on Telegram.